Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC U1286 code indicates that there is a communication issue between the gauge control module and the keyless access control unit in the Honda Odyssey models from 2011 to 2017. This communication is crucial for the vehicle's functionality, especially concerning access and ignition systems. The gauge control module is responsible for displaying instrumental data on the dashboard, while the keyless access control unit allows for keyless entry and starting of the vehicle. When these components fail to communicate effectively, it can lead to various inconveniences, including keyless entry malfunctions. Proper diagnosis is essential to resolve this issue efficiently, ensuring that both systems return to normal operation descriptions provided in the Honda Diagnostics database. Initial troubleshooting can commence with steps outlined explicitly in this guide. The gauge control module is a vital component in the instrument cluster that governs the display of vehicle information, such as speed and fuel level. The keyless access control unit enables the driver to unlock and start the vehicle without physically using a key, enhancing convenience and functionality. Typically, the gauge control module is located behind the instrument panel, while the keyless access control unit is often situated within the door assembly or near the ignition switch area. A successful communication link between these two components enables the proper functionality of the vehicle's dashboard and keyless access features. If this link fails, it will trigger the DTC U1286 error code, signaling for immediate diagnosis and resolution to restore full vehicle operation. Understanding the exact locations and functions of these components can streamline the troubleshooting process. Several factors can lead to the DTC U1286 error. One of the primary causes is loose or poor electrical connections between the gauge control module and the keyless access control unit. These issues can prevent the necessary signals from being transmitted, causing a loss of communication. Another potential cause could be a faulty gauge control module itself, which may have internal failures affecting communication. Additionally, there may be defects or failures within the keyless access control unit, which can also contribute to communication breakdowns. Each of these factors needs to be meticulously evaluated to determine the root cause of the DTC. Depending on the findings, further diagnosis and repairs may be necessary to restore effective communication within the systems. When DTC U1286 is present, symptoms may manifest in several ways. One of the most noticeable issues is the inoperability of the keyless entry system, meaning the driver may not be able to unlock or start the vehicle without a traditional key. Furthermore, the dashboard display may exhibit erratic behavior or fail to show crucial information accurately, such as speed or fuel levels, due to the breakdown in communication with the gauge control module. Additionally, there may be cases where the engine refuses to start, resulting in significant inconvenience. These symptoms underline the importance of promptly diagnosing the issue, as they affect the vehicle's drivability and overall functionality. Therefore, understanding these symptoms assists in guiding the troubleshooting process effectively. The initial step in troubleshooting DTC U1286 involves using the Honda Diagnostic System (HDS) to clear any existing diagnostic trouble codes. This process helps in resetting the vehicle's onboard computers and can sometimes resolve intermittent issues. Once the codes are cleared, monitoring the system for fresh DTCs becomes essential. This is a critical first step, as it establishes a baseline for any further diagnostic procedures and helps eliminate false positives from previous codes. Clearing the DTCs also prepares the system for an accurate diagnosis, enabling technicians to proceed effectively without residual error codes interfering. Thus, this first step is vital for effective troubleshooting. After clearing the DTCs, the next step is to cycle through the vehicle's ignition modes using the engine start-stop button. It is essential to select the off, ACC, and on modes in that specific order. Allowing at least 6 seconds between these selections helps ensure that the vehicle systems are fully rebooted and prepared for thorough diagnostic checks. This cycling allows all onboard computers and modules to initiate their self-checks. It is important to follow this step precisely, as it can reveal any lingering issues that might have been masked by previous data. Confirming that all systems operate appropriately after this sequence is essential before continuing to further diagnostic steps. Once the ignition modes have been cycled appropriately, the next step is to check for DTCs again using the HDS. This step is crucial to determine if the U1286 code persists or if the system has returned to normal function. If DTC U1286 is still indicated, it confirms that the problem is ongoing and further diagnostics must be performed to pinpoint the root cause. If the DTC is not present, the issue might be intermittent, suggesting that a loose or faulty connection was temporarily resolved during the reset process. This stage is fundamental in distinguishing between persistent faults versus those that may require a more dynamic approach, focusing attention on the connectivity between the relevant modules. From the Body Electrical System Select menu on the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, you will need to access the BCAN control unit's information. This step involves checking whether the keyless access control unit is detected by the system. If the unit is detected, it suggests that communication exists, at least to some extent, between the gauge control module and the keyless access control unit. In this case, you will proceed to later troubleshooting steps for deeper analysis. If it is undetected, this indicates more severe communication issues, warranting further inspection of both the keyless access control unit and the corresponding wiring and connectors for issues. Identifying detection status is necessary for making informed next steps toward resolving the DTC U1286. In troubleshooting step 6, if the keyless access control unit is not detected, the technician must measure voltage between body ground and the keyless access control unit connector terminals. Specifically, terminal number 1 of connector A and terminal number 18 of connector B must be tested. This step is crucial for determining whether the keyless access control unit is receiving adequate battery voltage necessary for operation. If battery voltage is present at these terminals, the absence of communication indicates either a failure within the keyless access control unit or the gauge control module. Conversely, if voltage is not present, it points directly to wiring issues or poor connections that inhibit proper power flow. Accurate voltage testing is fundamental to diagnosing electrical components effectively. After completing repairs, it is essential to verify that the issues prompting DTC U1286 have been resolved. This involves rechecking the vehicle using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to confirm that no DTCs are present. If no error codes are indicated, you can then perform a thorough test of all related systems to ensure they are operating as intended. This final verification step is crucial to guarantee that the communication link between the gauge control module and the keyless access control unit has been restored successfully. It serves as a safety net to ensure that all repairs were effective and that the vehicle is fully functional. Overall, this verification not only rebuilds confidence in the repair work completed, but also ensures customer satisfaction upon vehicle return. To prevent recurrence of DTC U1286 and ensure the longevity of the gauge control module and keyless access control unit. Regular maintenance is essential. Regularly inspecting electrical connections and wiring can catch any potential issues before they become significant problems. Keeping these components clean and securely connected promotes reliable communication between systems. Additionally, routinely checking the overall electrical system for wear, corrosion, or any signs of deterioration ensures long-term functionality. Whenever replacement of components is necessary, utilizing high-quality OEM parts will guarantee compatibility and optimal performance. By adhering to a solid preventive maintenance routine, vehicle reliability can be significantly enhanced, minimizing the occurrence of error codes and related repairs in the future. In summary, DTC U1286 indicates a communication error between the gauge control module and the keyless access control unit in the Honda Odyssey from 2011 to 2017. Understanding the key causes, including loose connections, faulty modules, and how each component interacts, is crucial for effective troubleshooting. Following the detailed step-by-step procedures ensures a systematic approach to diagnose and resolve the issues accurately. Moreover, the significance of performing a final repair verification cannot be overstated, as it confirms the effectiveness of the repairs carried out. Finally, preventive maintenance practices can be pivotal in mitigating such issues in the future, promoting longevity and reliability of the vehicle's electronic systems. Thus, thorough understanding and following proper diagnostic steps can maintain vehicle integrity and streamline repair processes. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.